Hello one and all, this is Nerdcraft here, bringing you game one of a best of 3 series here, spawning on the eastern position of dual site is going to be none other than our blue Terran player, the greatest among greatest StarCraft 2 players. Boxer himself said that he might virtually be the Emperor. It is MarinKing.Prime! Ow, I hurt my throat doing that. Yeah, I might sound a little excited about MarinKing.Prime because he is my favorite all-time player. He's my favorite Terran player. He's my favorite Foreigner player. He's my favorite Korean player. He's my favorite all-time player. He's my favorite player from space. He's my favorite player that uses Zerglings because he doesn't even use Zerglings, but it doesn't matter because he's my favorite player. Yeah, Terran representing up in this mother. That's something I do whenever there's a Terran in like finals and stuff. I was going to Facebook, it's like, go whoever, Terran representing up in this mother. Anyway, his opponent spawning on the eastern side, the devilish and evil lava spawn pit of hell, is going to be none other than our red Zerg player. Incredible miracle, MarinLosira, who, holy crap, talk about a high-level game right now. Losira from, of course, I am making him one of, automatically like putting him in the category with some of the best. Trains with Nestea of all people. And what else was there? He was runner-up at Providence, I do believe. Lost to Lenok. He did take Columbus. No, it wasn't Columbus. Orlando. He did win Orlando and everything. So this guy's a solid player. Of course, if I'm wrong, tell me if I am wrong. It's been a while since I've heard from Losira, so I didn't really prepare much for this matchup, which I probably should have prepared for. But we can see that MarinKing is going to go for his barracks, putting his supply depot down in the back of the mineral line, which is very interesting because against a Zerg player, you usually almost always want to wall off. And MarinKing making the one unit that he is named after. He is greatly known for, the Marine. He's going to be putting a supply depot down here, second supply depot actually. Oh, interesting. So he's going to have, looks like a wall off. This might possibly just be just room for a reactor, so he doesn't have to lift. He can get that reactor out by just, a couple seconds faster. And that's that drone going up to the Vespene guys, like, I want to make a geyser, but the Overmind didn't tell him to do so. So he's like, oh no, I'm going to die. And then eventually the Overmind just like, nah, I'm just kidding with you. And you can see that this extractor is not going to be able to see the factory that is going up. So this is a pretty standard play we're seeing from MarinKing. He's most likely going to be doing this reactor Hellion opening as always. I should probably be paying attention to the supplies and things because my reactor Hellion opening has been a little bad lately. I have the timings like way off and everything. So you can see the 15 hatch now just finishing up, and the pool just about to finish up too. So Losira went for hatch pool simultaneously instead of going for the hatch and then just making another round of drones up to 18 and then saving up for pool. No, he just went, he saved up for like, he either saved up to 500 or he just happened to have enough and went straight into the pool. So it is going to be done. The reactor is being built on the barracks right now. There's a nice amount of Marines out there to be able to guard. They're going to deny any drones or lings from coming up this ramp and seeing that, oh, hey, there's a reactor. I wonder what he's possibly doing. Starport coming down as well. Not going to be surprised if he follows this up with a Banshee at all, possibly a Cloakless Banshee. Very, very good opening for Terran players. Or by where he's rallying these Hellions, there could even be a chance that he might be doing a Hellion drop. As you can see that the Marines over there shooting at that Overlord is like, hey, Overlord, no, not up there. And so Overlord's like, no, I want to get in. And the Marine's like, yeah, no, I'm going to hit my stim and I'm going to be delicious. I don't know why he's going to be delicious, but yeah, I'm a hyper. I'm drinking a Red Bull right now as I cast this, so yeah, excuse me for hyperness. Ling going to come in and see that the Marines are denying scouting, but of course he saw the Hellions behind it. And of course, if he didn't see the Hellions now, he's definitely going to notice them and seeing how he's been burned to a crisp. Only 2 Hellions coming out, so interesting choice there. Another Hellion is coming up for MarinKing. I'm surprised he didn't put this on the reactor, so this actually might be one of those pushes that have been growing in popularity in Korea. It's where you get a handful of, you get up to about 3 or so Hellions, but you keep the reactor on the barracks and get a lot of Marines, and you push out with the Hellions and Marines to kind of maximize damage. MarinKing actually also going to be adding a medevac to this, so this is going to be a really effective push. As we can see, Losira, he does have a single spine crawler, starting to get his creep spread up, but he only has about a handful of lings. If you check it out, about 9 lings ready to defend. This ling is just going to go in for scouting. Oh, there's lings over there as well. I was like, is that an extractor? But no, it's not. A little elevator action going to be working here from Marine King. He's going to elevator the Marines up there and then use the Hellions as pretty much backup as they drop. And then he's going to drop the Hellions into here. See, there he goes. He's going to be dropping the Hellions now. I need to learn how to do that kind of drop. And here come the Lings in. Luckily, this medevac is still alive, but it is going to go down fairly soon. Barely a lot of Lings going down. He hasn't even lost a single unit yet. The medevac does finally go down, and these units are trapped and going to be left for death pretty much. All the Lings again going down. If he could focus down a queen or two, that would be very nice. But as you can see, everything is going to be cleaned up from there. Tried to do a run by, but saw that, oh no, this is well guarded. So he was LosIra not able to do any damage. And if we look at the units killed, we got 28 units there were killed by Marine King for 11. So that's a pretty good trade, I would say. Unfortunately, those were all Lings, so it wasn't really an economic hurt kind of a push. If he took out 2 queens in that push, talk about holy crap, or like a bunch of drones, yeah, that would have been great for Marine King. But it was just Lings, so LosIra is going to be able to survive and shrug this off really easy. If we check out the income, it is 38 drones to 29, 38 drones to 29, well, 40 drones to 29 SCVs. As you see, the Lings is going to try and get in. Luckily, that reactor was there. I can't believe I still have the income tab up. Marine's just going to come forward and make sure that they can take care of these Lings. Repair on the reactor going down. And now we have, wow, that is seven Hellions going in there. This is like how I play reactor Hellion openings. They're just going in, trying to see if they can roast anything, get some nice drone counts there. I don't think they actually did get any drone kills. Only 1 drone kill. And all this creep is going to be completely sweeped up. A little creep sweep there going down for Marine King. LosIra establishing himself a macro hatchery, which is always a great idea. That's something that's going to be in StarCraft for all of eternity, our macro hatcheries. They were in there since Brood War. They've been in here now. I like that this Viking is doing. You get a single Viking, you scout around the map, and take out any overlords that just happen to be, in your way. If you've noticed, at the supply, LosIra has been constantly, almost constantly supply blocked because of that Viking. And looks like the overlords are being brought into the main base, kind of be defended by queens. And this Hellion is chasing down those Ling. Talk about scared Ling right there. He's like, I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run. There's Hellions behind me. Then he runs into a bunch of Marines. So not exactly your greatest choice when it comes to your escape plan, but hey, that happens. Hellion roasting some Lings again. I've always wondered what exactly a roasted Ling would taste like. Would it be delicious, or like would it just taste disgusting? Or would it be like eating a bug, because they have like red blood when you kill them, and bugs don't have red blood. They kind of have like a plasma, not necessarily a plasma, but they have like a liquid inside of them that gets nutrition to their cells because they have a smaller body build than us. As you can see, more creep sweep going down. Those are all fresh tumors as well, so that's just going to be really annoying for LosIra from Marine King. Now the Balians are going to be coming in as well. Finally being done morphing, but there are no Balien speed. They are on creep, but do get a couple of explosions. Not anything cost effective though. 3 Marines are going to be able to be saved there. And I was about to say, click on the Ling and see how much did he get, but then again, Lings don't get kills. I saw a really cool suggestion that Baneling Nest had a kill count due to Banelings, which would have been really, really cool. The expansion has been established actually quite a while ago for Marine King, and he is just going to be taking up to Marine Tank. There's a shocker, Marine Tank coming out from Marine King. He's getting his 1-1 and combat shield right now for his Marines. From LosIra, he's also getting his 1-1. And we can tell just because, oh man, those Vikings are going to be really annoying. Actually, I think, nope, almost died. No, it was nowhere near dying. That's 3 kills, very nice. As you can see, LosIra, he's so far going to be sticking with just Ling and Baneling. As to whether he's going to go into Mutalisks, we're not sure. He does have Lair Tech, but he's going into Infestation Pit. So it looks like he's going to concentrate his gas into Banelings and Infestors, and then either tech up to Broodlords or Ultralisks. Ultralisks are always a better choice against Marine Tank, just because Ultralisks eat Marines for breakfast. And, Ling and Ultralisks against Siege Tank Marine, very, very effective. As much as people don't think it is. And is that tank going to go down? No, the Immortal Tank lives to tell another tale and then sit in a small corner and wait for things to come on. Tanks are the campers of StarCraft 2. Honestly, that is what they are. As we see more Lings coming forward for some pressure, going to encounter these Hellions, but they do not care. They are level 1 carapace, so it's going to take a couple more shots for Hellions to take them out. As you can see, level 2 carapace and level 2 melee coming up from the Lings. Centrifugal Hook's about halfway done, and Pathogen Glands just starting up here now. So it looks like LosIra is going to be in a little trouble there from Marine King's push here. He has a 2-tank push. He's going to be doing some Marine elevator action. He's got plenty of medevacs to heal these Marines up really nicely. As you can see, more and more Marines being dropped down. The siege tanks in the back is going to make it really hard to actually handle these Marines unless you have Mutalists. And of course, we can see Lucira does not have Mutalists at all. Gonna be getting in, get some drone kills. You see the Lings getting a surround on these Marines, but not all dying. And the Balings come in and able to clean up all the tanks as well as the remaining Marines. So now Lucira is going to be able to clean up all these Marines. As you can see, the Lings coming in. Centrifugal Hooks still not done. I think it was canceled actually. Yes, the Baling nest went down before Centrifugal Hooks could finish. So not only are there not going to be any Balings for Lucira, but the Balings that are there are going to have a hard time getting those Marines. As we can see, MarinKing is just going to be picking up and getting on out of there. He's establishing his third right now. Lucira, no third in sight by the looks of it. This is not going to be good for Lucira if MarinKing is able to take a safe third, and Lucira is still stuck on 2 base, because 2 base Zerg versus 3 base Terran, not exactly good. As we can see, the same exact push coming up here from MarinKing. This one's going to have Hellions in it though. And the creep spread finally gaining some momentum here, but just to be quickly destroyed and swept up by MarinKing and his Marines. And then we can see the medevac also bringing in more Marines, those remaining Marines from that last push. Spineclaw is done burrowing. They are not in range of that single tank that is there. Keep that in mind, there is only a single tank, so this is going to be a lot easier for Lucira to take down. Fungal Growth going down on the Marines and the Hellions. Now the Lings are going to come in and try to see if they can take out any Marines. Baling goes off on only 2, not exactly cost efficient, but you know, at least he got some kills, I suppose I could say. Kind of hard to criticize a pro player, especially when he's a race you don't play. And the Lings getting the surround on those Fungal Marines, going to be able to clean them up, and this tank is going to go down. So all in all, it was just another brick in the wall. As you can see, 23 workers had been what? Okay, I missed something. I think there might have been there was massive Ling run by over here, so that's what happened. My bad. Paying attention to this, there's too much stuff going on, guys. I can't keep up with it all, man. 2-2 for MarinKing coming up here, as well as 2 tech labs. I don't know what those are for. Single factory and then a barracks. So he might. Interesting that he's getting barracks. He's actually making Marauders. Marauders are actually going to be used as kind of a meat shield for the Balings and the Infestors as well, because you know, if you get a big pocket of Marauders Fungal Growth, it's going to take. I don't even think a single Baling will kill them at that. Because Marauders, you know, very, very strong units. And you see a huge Ling run by. Fortunately, this reactor is down, so the Lings are going to get into the main base. They're going to be able to see all the tech, see if he's going to start transitioning to anything. But also they're going to start picking away at tech, production if he so chooses. So he should probably get that armory so he can deny even more upgrades. Level 2 attack has just finished for MarinKing, and level 2 armor is just about to finish as well. These Lings trying to do a run by over to the third. But Marines luckily there and denying it. 5 more Infestors about to hatch. The third is being established for Lucira. If we check out the income, is it going to help right now? MKP is actually behind because of that amount of, because of those SCVs that have been slowly being killed away, those run-bys, a lot of mining time has been lost. So as of now, MarinKing is behind, but you know, he has mules, so he'll be able to come back really easily. And the Ling's going to come in for another run-by. Huge run-by here. As I would have said, if you ask me who's going to win this game from the earlier looks, I would say MarinKing, but now it looks like MarinKing is going to be having a hard time. The Infestors burrowing, but unfortunately there's a comsat going down, going to be able to reveal them. Only 1 goes down, I think. Another mule is called down, and how much more workers was that? That was 14 workers killed right there. Holy crap. Now, that is just an amazing number. If we look at this, 58 to 28 harvesters, Lucira up by 30, and these Infestors are going to hopefully not get caught. The Viking coming in, he's just been checking out everything. Another massive Ling run-by going to be coming in. Going to get the surround on that tank. Luckily, the Split Evils have been made, but you know, the reactor is just the one that's the fact that reactor is gone is what's keeping the Lings going in. And we can see another huge engagement here. Infestors coming forward. Siege tanks are unsieged, so they're not going to be able to really utilize that splash damage. But all the Infestors did go down. Infested Terran coming up. Only one tank is sieged, and we can see a bunch of tanks just coming in. Those Marauders still at the front, going to be able to eat through buildings like none other. And just low DPS but high damage output. Now the tanks sieging up on this expansion, and there's the GG from Lucira. MarinKing is going to take the first game out of the series, and holy crap, talk about what a game. 52 SCVs killed. Oh, I thought Lucira was going to have that game after those run-bys, but you know what? It's MarinKing, so he wasn't going to. Seriously though, at the beginning of this game, MarinKing had he was controlling the flow. He had his third up before Lucira's third was finished. Well, before Lucira even had started his third, and he was doing really, really good trades when it came to his pushes and his pokes. And I was thinking, oh wow, this is kind of going to be a one-sided game here. And then Lucira started doing all those massive run bys, which the first one I missed, which sucks. Hey, that happens. But Lucira doing those constant massive run bys, just taking out so many workers. We see in total 52 were killed. And that was game one. That was awesome game. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed casting it. I'm always going to enjoy a game when I'm casting MarinKing.Prime. Oh, he's so awesome. Anyway, stick around for game number 2. Please subscribe to my channel to make sure you get that ease of access to game 2 as well. It's not like I'm going to make sure you don't see it if you don't subscribe, but it's just like, it's better just to go and go on my channel and say, oh, there's the playlist and stuff. And hey, if you're going on my channel, you might as well just subscribe because you guys love me. That's why you're going on my channel. You're like, this guy's awesome. I want to see more of his games. A little narcissistic today, am I? Anyways, my name is Nerdcraft, and also please follow me on Twitter if you feel so, as @nerd_craft. My name is Nerdcraft once again. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Stick around for game number 2. See you then.